Hi everyone, welcome back to Form of Therapy. My name is Cheok PD, and today on Form of Therapy and the Culture Study, I will be reacting to a Patreon suggestion. A handful of my patrons wanted me to react to this new virtual idol group. This is a female virtual group called OWIS. That is how it's pronounced, OWIS, and their debut music video for Museum. Now, this is another virtual group, and unlike Plave, the identities are not as kind of hidden. It is not officially announced, but it is like rumored, as well as people themselves have sort of hinted at their involvement within the group, like Adora or Ian or Ginny. And that's not to say that that means they're members of the group, that they're one of these virtual members. They could have just participated in the songs, but that is what people are deducing. None of that really matters to me, not yet anyways. For me, it always comes down to music first. All right, so we're gonna check out Museum by OWIS. Let's go. I will say immediately, it's a very visually creative music video. Oh shit, I forgot. I'm a reactor. Oh damn, sorry. That opening hit so hard. I just closed my eyes and the music swept me away. Oh.
But it just baby, yeah. I feel like I'm in a museum. I feel like I see it. And let it pack my sight, feel like I'm dreaming. Oh, museum, baby. It look like a work of art, a work of art. 초록빛의 숲을 날아올라서 바다를 올라타다 feels like I'm dreaming. Oh, museum. On the map, 갈라진 틈 따라 move on. 아무도 몰랐던 비밀도 애써 모른 척 참았던 침묵도 I'm just playing this round, yeah. Frozen in a moment.
That might be Ginny.
In the frame. Call it what you call it, but I just baby, yeah. I feel like I'm in a museum. I feel like
Damn, this song is so good. Wow.
열어본 적 없었던 moon. 다시 만난 the version of me. Oh, baby, yeah. I feel like I'm in a museum. I feel like I see it. And let it pack my sight, so like I'm dreaming. Oh, museum, baby. I look like a work of art, a work of art. 초록빛의 숲을 날아올라서 구름을 타고서 헤엄쳐 we're dreaming. Oh, museum, baby. A work of art, a work
Wow. That was a dope transition. Oh, that's so sick. The vinyl, like a record player needle touches her and then like she wakes up. Okay. OWIS, which is short for Only When I Sleep. The idea that the museum opens at midnight and you can only meet in one's dreams. It's a gorgeous song. So much so that you saw me immediately enter like a slip space where I forgot that this is my job. I forgot that I'm supposed to react, and the music just it took me away. It took me away to whatever dreamscape La La Land that was. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. Yeah, I in terms of songs, 10 out of 10, like full marks. So I will admit I have a little bit of a prejudice, just because I didn't check out Plave, which is I think probably the most prominent virtual group on the scene right now. I didn't check out Plave for the longest time. I have now, and I'll admit I'm a Plave fan, and my initial hesitance to check out virtual groups was I don't give a dang. I don't give a dang because the reason why I like K-pop is the human element behind it. What I like is seeing these idols is because K-pop is more than just music. K-pop is the effort and time put in by these idols. K-pop is the acting, the performance, the little micro expressions, the control that they bring on stage. The moment you bring in virtual rigging, you lose a lot of that. And frankly, that's present in Plave stuff, and that's present here, even here in OWIS stuff. It's not that I have anything against animation. I just think virtual rigging is awkward. Like it's not good yet, you know? It's not at a point where like their elbows and everything, like it just looks awkward, you know? And you can't get the fine detailing. And that's what I really like in K-pop. But once I started getting into Plave, I realized, well, then there's only one thing that'll make me care about virtual groups. Music's gotta be just even better. It's gotta be that fucking good. The music has to be undeniably so freaking fantastic that I can look past the other aspects of K-pop that make me really enjoy K-pop. And frankly, always passes the vibe check immediately. I know there's an album accompanying this, but even outside of the album, which I haven't heard yet, Museum alone is just a mystifying song. I can't put it any other way other than God damn, that swept me off my feet. It was truly beautiful. Like all of my same issues with like just Plave and like any virtual group, which is it lacks the human element, is still present here. But with that in mind, the voices then and the singing and the musicality is what brings it and grounds it in the human element. Additionally, I actually really liked that the music video combined live action elements along with these virtual elements. I found that to be extremely tantalizing, especially that one shot where it was like the top of like the human version of her, and then like the camera wipes down and then it's the virtual version of her. I loved that. I loved blending those realities together. That was really cool. Woo! Museum, gotta admit, fantastic. I would like to see this again. I think I largely like the music video. I think I don't really know what happened in the music video, just because it was a kind of criminal case of it's a double-edged sword, where I actually think the music video was so creative. From the get-go, the music video draws you in. It's like watching an animated movie. But I think within the freedom of being able to rely on animation and the virtual aspects a lot more, it becomes like it became a little bit more mind-bending. It became a little bit more detached from reality, and I suddenly lost track of like, what am I watching? So because of that, I do want to do a second pass and kind of focus a little bit more on the video than the song itself. And you know what? The video might actually not even be that complex, and I might have just been vibing to the song too hard because the song is just that fantastic. So regardless of what it is, let's go ahead and check out the video one more time.
Hi, it's me again. I was just thinking, 아무도 열지 못하게 감춰둔 채 잃어버린 그날의 기억 그 달빛을 다
Interesting.
We should have been in a museum.
She like envelops the bus, and this real person, whoever this is sleeping, and they're the one like making the music. And OWIS, it's called Only When I Sleep. So when they sleep and they dream, they become this animated virtual version of themselves. And so this other version of them wakes up. I love the marketing around this. I love the idea and the concept around this.
감춰둔 채 잃어버린 그날의 기억 그 달빛을 담은 조각들이 잠이 든 내 우주를 순간 너를 알아보게 Like oh I know 시간 속에서 부서진 memories 나도 모르게 수줍던 missing piece 잠에 들면 now I'm in a gallery It's coming back back baby back back baby 희미해진 moment in the frame Call it what you call it but it just Oh baby yeah I feel like I'm in a museum I feel like I see 하늘을 밟고 서 있어 like I'm dreaming Oh museum baby I look like a work of art a work of art 초록빛의 숲을 날아올라서 바다를 올라타도 feels like I'm dreaming Oh museum baby 28 on the map 갈라진 틈 따라 move on 아무도 몰랐던 비밀도 애써 모른 척 참았던 침묵도 I'm just playing this room yeah Frozen in a moment in the frame Call it what you call it but I just Oh baby yeah I feel like I'm in
It's like they're all reaching out to
I feel like I see
live action versions of themselves.
We belong in a loop 열어본 적 없었던 문 다시 만난 the version of me Oh, oh, baby, yeah I feel like I'm in a museum I feel like I see 하늘을 밟고 서 있어 like I'm dreaming Oh, museum, baby I look like a work of art a work of art 초록빛의 숲을 날아올라서 구름을 타고서 헤엄쳐 We're dreaming Oh, museum, baby A work of art, yeah
Interesting. Overall, so what I'm getting from the music video, it feels like the idea of I feel like I'm in a museum. I feel like a scene. And based on the imagery of what we see they fall asleep, and when they fall asleep, these virtual idol versions of themselves come alive. And they say, I feel like I'm living a fantasy. And I think there's an idea of these dormant dreams, these dormant ideas. Like if you think about it, you know, if these are members like EA and Adora, Yuzjong, Jinny, these are producers, former idols who kind of went dormant or went behind the scenes and went more behind the producing side, and they become unseen. And a museum is what? A museum is it's a showcase where they display works of art and people come to observe, people come to visit and see. And I think that's kind of like a very beautiful concept that they've come up with. OWIS is the idea of people come to see us when we all fall asleep, and we all fall asleep. That is when this dormant side of us that has been asleep for a long time, like basically our dreams of performing that have and sharing ourselves that have been asleep for a long time, that's when they wake up, is when we go to sleep. There's almost like a very, almost like a sad poetic idea behind that of like, okay, like our physical selves have to be the breadwinners, and we have to go like do our jobs and like go produce and make money and go do whatever. But when we go to sleep, then these dormant versions of ourselves, they get to play and they get to fulfill that side of ours. And you see the live action versions of them just asleep as the virtual versions of them try to contact them and try to wake them up. I think it's a very beautiful concept and idea. It doesn't feel like just any attempt at like, oh, let's do a virtual group. This is good marketing. Like, this is fantastic marketing. And if Ehane is behind this, then that also makes sense, because her marketing is fantastic. It's one of the things that I also love about K-pop. As I said at the top of the video, things that I love about K-pop, it's more than just music. It's the performance, it's the micro expressions, but it's also the fashion. It's also the makeup. It's also the marketing. Marketing is one of my favorite aspects of K-pop, how you can tell a story. And the fact that they're using this to what feels like tell a very intimate story like that, rather than just telling like some kind of whatever made up story, I actually find that to be so much more melancholic and romantic. And I found myself empathizing and connecting to it a lot more. It's very beautiful. It's very gorgeous. So I will say, you got me. You got me. Okay. All right. To my folks, my peeps on Patreon who wanted me to check this out. Yo, win. I love this. This song is kind of awesome. So I might check out the album. And with that in mind, guys, let me know in the comments, what did you think of OWIS's debut for Museum? I'll be checking out some of their other materials. Maybe even like a performance, like a live performance, and the album itself. If you want to check all that out, that'll be on the Patreons, patreon.com/formatherapy. It is the best way to both support the channel monetarily and check out bonus reactions that I can't post here on YouTube due to copyright reasons. If you want to, of course, support the channel for free, you can just keep tuning in to watch these culture study videos. If you want to do that, make sure to hit that subscribe button to be notified when I upload new videos. You can also like the video down below and check out my other videos up here as well. Thank you for tuning in. I will see you next time. Have a wonderful day. Bye.